What's up, Hot Wheels fans? Welcome back to Bertie's Wheels. Hope you're enjoying the start of your weekend. Right, I've got something a little bit different today. I've got a bunch of H, J and K to open up. So in front of us, you can see there's 10 castings there. You'll have seen the H and the J case videos where I picked up most of these, but I do actually have some K case and also the latest Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw 720S McLaren, which you can see just to your left in front of you. So not really long enough to do a K case peg hunting video, but I will just pop in the video of where I picked up the K case bits that I've actually picked up. So you'll see it's inside of a post office, literally just a random couple of bits and pieces. Let's take a little look. So yeah, a bit of a random one there, but you never know where you're going to find them. Never know where you're going to find them. So all long cars, which means they're not staying in my collection, that they are strictly for openings. So that's the first kind of K-case peg hunting video. The other one that I've got to show you will be where I picked up the 720S yesterday afternoon, actually. So yeah, let's have a quick browse at that and then let's crack on and get these opened up. Yipping Smiths, good job as well, because I just spotted some more all-terrain. So I don't think they've got a full set. I think someone's had the Land Rover or one. Yeah, these pegs are horrible. Okay, Unimog, Bronco. Camaro. There we go. That's what I'm after. One of those there. And whilst I'm here, I did actually spot, which I've not seen yet. I've not seen some of these yet, so I don't think, again, I've had a little look through and someone's cleaned out all the Ford Talladegas, which is really bizarre. That's not the one I would expect to be sold, but I think I'll pick up definitely that McLaren. Get a couple of those, and I think if they've got the Lamborghini, I'll pick up a couple of Lamborghini as well. Yeah, there we go. See two there. Okay, one. do excuse my hands, I have come straight from work. There we go. 2 of those. 720, 2 of those, 1 of those. Do I get that one? No, I'm not really a Mercedes fan. Okay, yes. So, as I mentioned, H, J and K case here. So I have new Volvo 850 estate to open up. I have Z4 Motorsport to open up, so we'll keep those little motorsport numbers together and get those cracked open. Then I also managed to find, as you saw in the post office, I managed to find a Sesto Elemento, not a super treasure hunt, but still quite a cool little casting to flick open and show you, even though I'm not the biggest Lamborghini fan in the world. Next up, P1 in turquoise, so we've got that one to crack open. And also the, as I say, Hobbs & Shaw 720S, which I picked up yesterday in a Smith's, beautiful metal flake grey, that one there. Also, Jags, couple of, so we have XJ220. We have the new green that I've been waiting for. Yeah, I was super pleased to find that one. That looks peachy. Cannot wait to get that out of the pack. Also, brand new K-Case black colourway RS5. Then we have Audi Quattro to open up. And last but definitely not least, because I'm sure quite a few of you want to see this one right here, the R8 Spyder in white. So, 10 to crack open, 850 first. Let's pop those to the side, give us a little bit of room to play with. So, second colourway that we've seen in the 850 estate, kind of a play on the first one. First one, obviously, the Rickard Rydell livery from the mid-90s. Wasn't a massive fan when I saw kind of pictures and so on and so forth, but out of the pack, yeah, it's pretty cool actually. It is pretty cool. Oh, look at that, that's quite a nice addition. Has anyone ever spotted that? Look inside of the rear there. You've got a spare 10-spoke, unfortunately not painted, but cool piece just to have in the boot of that one there. Sunroof, great detail on the interior on this one here. And also right-hand drive, hence BTCC, British Touring Car Championship. And obviously going back to the Rickard Rydell, that's the reason I would imagine it's all right-hand drive. So yeah, there we go. Next up, Z4 Motorsport. So we've got the kind of M-Power livery across the side and also through the front. Not the greatest tempo on this one here, unfortunately. Sky blue glass. We've got the lace wheel in grey. Massive diffuser on the back of this one actually. Really quite big. Right, enough waffle, let's get out the pack. So there we go, through the side, little BMW detailing, little Hot Wheels detailing, and actually this is balloon white, as you can see there, so it's like pearlescent detailing, which really adds to it. It's a pretty poor tempo across the front. Looks like I've got some little defects within that one there. And then looking down through the front, look at that splitter, metal splitter built into the body, not coming off of the base, which very often they tend to be. And again, really clean detailing across the front there, the kidney grills, and also the detailing for the air intake across the bottom, really nicely cut out through there. So heading round towards the rear, massive oversized rear spoiler, almost kind of like a GT3, GT4 style, and then massive diffuser in plastic, which runs off of the base right there. Cool little piece. As I say, really pleased that it's balloon white and not just a plain white. Always makes a massive difference. Right, first two. Next up, we have Sesto Elemento. So yes, this one was super, if anyone was lucky enough to find in the J case, but this is just a standard. And as I mentioned, I'm not the world's biggest Lamborghini fan, it has to be said. But Sesto Elemento is pretty cool, so definitely worth a little pickup on this one here. So almost like a golf colourway, sky blue, orange. This is actually a lot cooler out of the pack than it is in the pack. That's actually quite funky. So we've got like this gingery orangey coloured RA6 wheels, I believe it is. Really clean through the front. Lamborghini ball badge detail on the front there. Nice light tampos. They're done really well. Nice that they've just made a little pronounced detailing with the black plastic base. So I've just pulled it through. It's not really kind of splitter, but just an addition to the front, a front kind of built-in splitter that's across there. Right, across the back, again, orange detailing around the exits and so on and so forth. For the engine bay, little Hot Wheels detailing in orange also. And then look at that, great casting, great tooling through the back there. And they've made a really cool job actually. A lot of detailing on the plastic base through the rear. You've got the exhaust in the center there, and also the diffuser through the rear, which again has got some great detailing to it. It's not just running clean off the back, it really does have some shape to it. And also through here you'll see great detailing for where the lights would be. Shame there's actually no light tampos across the rear, but then you have got that little detailing across the hood, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. If anyone knows how many releases of the Sesto Elemento there has been so far, comment down below, let us know. As I say, not being the biggest Lamborghini fan in the world, it's not one that I know exactly how many castings there have been so far, or colourways should I say. Right, next up, another supercar, and we're going to do McLaren. So really sharp casting, this one here, turquoise, and this kind of black detailing through the side here as well. Okay, PR5's in grey, I think. Is it grey? Yeah, it looks like grey. Let's put those to one side, and let's go with the rear for a change. Nice that they've included the light tampos and also the exhaust central exit in the middle there. Again, plastic base pulled through. Great detail on that splitter. Really nice detailing on that splitter through there. That's great. Let's try and give you a little bit more. There we go. So through the sides, black detailing through there on the glass work. Turquoise colour works really nicely with this one here. Through the front, light tampos are there, little McLaren detailing, and again the front splitter pulled through from the base. What a great job Hot Wheels have done of that one there. I don't know if you can make out as well. Little air intake just on the plastic work on the top, which is quite cool little detailing. But yeah, in turquoise, very nice. Haven't got a huge amount of P1s, but I think I cracked open one previously. I think maybe the white and black. So this will work quite nicely to sit alongside as well. Right, next up, another McLaren. Found yesterday in Smith's, brand new. Look at the paintwork on this. Metal flake grey, black 10 spokes, great tampos. Let's crack it open. So say one of 5 in sets, not number 1, actually number 3 or 5. And just so you can see the rear, there we go. Mercedes AMG 370Z, 720S, the Gallardo, and the Ford Torino Talladega. Quite funny actually. I wouldn't expect this one to be sold out, but when I was in Smith's yesterday, that was the one that was cleaned out. There was probably, as you'll see from the video, 6 or 7 of each of the others, but Ford Torino, not a bean, cleaned out. Someone had taken the lot, cleaned them out. Right, Hobson Shaw 720S. Cool colour, really cool colour. Look at that metal flake, beautiful. Right, through the front, light tampos are there. We've got the little McLaren detailing across the front, so that's their older script badge that's on there, not the kind of M that stands out on its own. Got this detailing across the front in black there as well, kind of like bonnet intakes. Great detailing through the side, look at that. You've got little air intake release detailing through the front there, also just running through on the back, and also the doors as well, where they've cut out for the doors. Great casting, really nice. Petrol caps down on there as well, getting down towards the rear. They've kept this one plain. Am I seeing things, or have they just tips? No, where it's like a fleck to the paint, it almost looks like they've detailed the exhaust in the middle there as well, but not the case. Okay, great casting, really cool casting, and the color on that one is a peach, absolute peach. I say I did pick up some of the Lamborghini as well, but I'm not opening it up because it's not staying in my collection. So there we go, that's McLaren 720S. Let's do next up Jags XJ220 first and foremost. Let's crack this one open. So this one was from HJ Case. So let's have a little. Oh, he's made a right mess of this one. Didn't want to let me in. Okay. There we go. So number 17, little Hot Wheels detailing there. Also got the Jaguars on the side. Really cool kind of flag detail running through the side. Heading down towards the front, that 17 is there again. Great light tampos, and again that flag detailing with the Jaguar script across the bottom. Grey 10 spokes in lace, grey lace wheels, and then through the rear, classic, absolute classic. So that black plastic pulled through for the light bar and the diffuser through there as well. Cool, that'll look quite nice next to the orange that was out. When was the orange out? I forget now. D-case? E-case? Oh, I cannot remember. Probably even before then. Comment down below if anyone can remember. Right, first Jag. Next up, this is the one that I've been looking forward to, even more so than the R8 Spyder, which I'm sure probably most of you are even more excited about. But this one here in British racing green, and it's a great metallic colour as well. So found in the post office, was from J Case or J/K Case. There we go. Jaguar XE SV Project 8 in green. It's probably quite hard to pick up on the camera. There we go, that's a little bit better there. Just give you an idea of that metallic green fleck. But the same sort of detailings that we've seen previously before, the kind of mock carbon fibre roof that they pulled through in plastic from the windshield. Great tempos through the front, look at that. Look how sharp that is through the front. Black plastic diffuser pulled through from the base, all the grills are there, little Jag emblem in the centre, and also the light tampos, beautifully done. Nice detailing on the hood as well, look at the shape for that. Great tooling, really nice. These ones here on traps, black traps look good. I don't know what it is when they do with the silver detailing, it just looks like it's got no tyre, but the all black ones look cool, really cool. So there we go, there we have the British racing green Jag. Beautiful, very nice. Looking forward to the Fast and Furious car culture Jag that is just been released. My friend out in the States apparently found one last night, so I'll be looking forward to that turning up in a couple of weeks time. That'll be cool. Look at that, down through the back, dual exhausts either side, coming off from the base. Great light tempos, really beautifully done across the back there. That is a great casting, really great casting. So Jag done. Next up, we have, tell you what, should really do it the other way around. We'll do the H-Case Quattro first and foremost. Anyone lucky enough to find a super in this? Anyone? You lucky so-and-sos? Right, there we go. Oh, that's a little bit of excess above the window. Make that out. That's, yeah, I thought so. There we go. Ta-da! All done. Love the front of this. They did a great job on the front. Look at that tempo that they put through there. So you've got the lights included. The 4 rings are there. The actual black for the grille. Indicators. All of these little details are filled in separately in black as well. And look, they're just straight, perfect, beautiful. Big plastic splitter through the front. And again, that black plastic pulled through for this air intake on the front, and also for the detailings just at the top of the bonnet as well. Great job, really nice. Look, never even noticed that as well. Top of the windshield almost got like a sun strip across the top, so nothing actually on there, but just a little etching to kind of pronounce it. This one here, PR5s in white. Not the biggest fan of PR5s in white, it has to be said. I think the silver probably would have worked better, or maybe even in black to tie in with the other bits and pieces, but that's my own personal. Down through the back again, Tampo's beautifully done. Lights are there. This little black trim detailing here. Sport Quattro, Audi. Little plastic detailing down through here for the exhausts. Oh, look at that, even where the bumper would have its little black plastic strip, that's there with a little red reflector in the middle, and even a little Hot Wheels logo down on the right hand side there as well. Clean, very clean casting indeed. Not sure why it didn't do so well in the previous, because I know we've had the white and the green before, but they came with the aero disc wheels and kind of loads of tempos and stuff. I just think people prefer the plain, closer to real life. You know, this one seems to be really hot, whereas the other ones just did not shift. I remember seeing those kind of weeks and weeks after the cases were cleared. So there we go, red Audi Sport Quattro. Next up, latest K-Case in black, Audi RS5. And these ones here, is it OH5s or faster than evers they're called, in chrome. You know, not a huge fan of the wheel itself. I think it's a little bit dull and boring on there, but all in all, not a bad little casting. So we've had the red, we've had the blue. This is the third release here. In fact, not the third release, because there has been a Zamak as well, which came before the blue. So there we go, in black. Tampos through the rear. You've got the RS5 logos there. Light tampos, nicely done. Great little RS5 number plate through the middle. 4 rings across the top. And again, plastic base pull through for the oval tailpipes and diffuser that's through the rear as well. Black glass on that one there. So not smoked, not grey, not clear, but actually black. Proper tinted windows on this one here. Through the front, grille again, nicely done, nicely finished. And this one's actually quite cool. Quite a cool one that I've got here, all lined up beautifully. Light tampos are in the right place, grille sitting nice and square, 4 rings are in the middle, and even down to the RS5 logo that's on the front. But yeah, great, really nicely done. Pleased that that one looks nice and sharp. We'll get that added into the collection with the other 3. Right, main event. I'm sure pretty much all of you will be waiting for this one right here. Yeah, brand new casting, not seen previously. Hot Wheels have done a, well, That's the easiest one I've ever opened, I think. Hot Wheels have previously done a hardtop version, but this is the first time that we've seen the updated. So this has the newer lights and the new grille that runs, sorry, not the new grille, the new valance that runs through the front through here. So it has just a slight difference, like a triangle detailing on this outside edge here, which isn't apparent on the first R8 release. So through the front, clean as anything. Look at that, light tampos are there, beautiful little Hot Wheels factory fresh R8 number plates. Again, the grille, and even down to, is that plastic behind? Oh yeah, they've done a great job with that. So tempo in the middle, black plastic in behind there for the cutouts, tempos, 4 rings, wing mirrors, absolutely beautiful. PR5s in grey. Through the side, beautiful detailing, air intakes are detailed on there. Great that they picked up the side skirts in black plastic as well. Heading round towards the rear again, look at that, that is sharp. That is really sharp. Light bar and also the kind of grille across there, beautifully done. R8 detailing, very small, but again beautifully central. It's in exactly the right spots. Massive plastic diffuser, dual kind of oval pipes, in fact very similar diffuser to the rear of that one there. Just a little bit more depth to this one here, but the same sort of oval pipes that we've just seen on the RS5. But yeah, beautiful through the back. I love the tempos that they're doing now. They've just really upped their game. Right, let's take a little browse through the top here. Black plastic pulled through from the interior to create these engine ducts that lie over the rear hood. Black detailing for where the, is that where the spoiler would be? I think that's not where the spoiler would be. I think that's just like a little grille detailing across that side there. But yeah, inside, not the most exciting interior, it has to be said. Certainly nothing in comparison to that 850 Estate that we were just looking at a little while ago, because that looks sharp inside. This one, not even really got door cards, to be honest. So I know they've done a little bit of work across here, which is probably where the money's gone into, rather than developing some of the other internal bits, but who cares, I can forgive it that. As I say, not a massive R8 fan, but that as a casting is pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool indeed. Right, Hot Wheels fans, that's your lot. That's your H, your J and your K case random opening for the bits and pieces that I have so far. I will be having a Porsche opening because I've got a bunch of bits and pieces that I picked up, including the G case 944 Turbo in gold, and also the 10 pack exclusive that I'm going to be cracking open as well. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. That'll be coming probably next video in like 4 or 5 days, unless I have a mammoth K-case pickup pig hunt, in which case that's what's coming your way next. Until the next one, people, take care.